All right, so first off, chat, I agree. Fruitland should have totally been in WCS. 100% on board with that. We'll do map intros in a sec, but we got to give some big love to some very important people. I'll do this linearly, all right? So our BlizzCon fund has grown quite a bit, Zombigo. $50 coming from Alice. A1 last. I should read these things before I read them. But thank you very much. Domination as well for a $10 donation. This is no, you know what, fuck it. It just says no need to read this out, okay? That's all, whatever. Shut up. I got excited.
You said I should read these things before I read them.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yes.
Well, before I read them out loud. God. Okay, anyways, Domination. First off, there's a medium-sized women's shirt. Before I even read your donation, all right? There's a medium-sized women's shirt of my stupid fucking face on its way to Zombie Grub right now. So I swear to God, if I read this and it's about the t-shirt, I'm going to time you out in chat so hardcore. But secondly, Domination with $10 donation says, no more money until I have my shirt. It's coming, bro. It's coming, okay? We'll make this a thing as much as I don't want to. But the last donation and the biggest one, $200 coming from Tylon _. And he says, I've never donated before, so just consider this a backlog. $100 to each help with your trips. Thank you for all you do. Dude, Tylon. Holy shit. This is really cool, actually, because Zombigrub and I are actually dealing with some guy who's chargebacking us, like, donations from, like, 2 months ago right now. So it's, like, really screwed up our PayPals. But thank you so much, Tylon. Like, guy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, Zombigrub and I will be splitting all this to try and help both of us get to BlizzCon. So, alright, now that our gratitudes are out of the way, and not that we don't appreciate you guys, we got a game in front of us, and in the bottom right corner of the map, we got our blue Terran player. He's still down 1 in the series. It's top.
Big thanks to the Iceman 2K, also donating $5 to me. But in the top right, as they're at Terran, it's Byun.
And damn, girl, that was a sick, like, self-pickup line. I don't even know what you want to call that. Cockiness?
It was a Legacy of the Void joke, too. Not even just regular.
Oh, I didn't realize. Dude, boop. Double whammy.
What?
Dude, there's actually some really bad pickup lines on, like, imagery the other night. One of them was like, girl, if you were a flower, you'd be a damn D-lion.
That's pretty good.
Okay, sorry guys, getting back on the game. The Reapers do come out, and it does kind of suck, because in the game that Top had to remake, and the game that Top didn't get to count, was the game he revealed his, like, double barracks hidden Reaper strategy. Now, it's not that this is, like, the craziest strat in the universe, but this map's the only map worse than Lilac Crest to use Reapers on, so I'm really glad he didn't go for it again.
Yeah. It was just gonna have to kind of forget about that last game because no one was winning or losing. It really was kind of a peaceful moment, and they were like, "Yeah, I gotta go. You gotta remake this." Kind of awkward.
Yeah. No one really understood why, and I guess we tried to explain it. But just for anyone who might be watching the VOD of this, what we're referring to is they had picked Lilac Crest to play on. We got about 12 minutes into the game before we realized the admin messaged us and said it's not the map pool. And the thing about the Olimoleague is it's not super strict, but the rules are always enforced. There's no wiggle room. There's no, oh, we're tired, we want to play best of 3 finals instead of best of 5. Like, Olivia always enforces the rules very fairly. So, unfortunately, this was one of those rare times where they were needing enforcements.
Yeah. Well, honestly, a lot of people have just gotten used to the Olimoleague. You know, that's what's nice about the Olimoleague. We do have a lot of the same people coming back, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And most people got used to it, but you know the changeover to Legacy of the Void, plus there's been a little bit of inconsistency. You know, we missed the entire month of August. I guess some people forgot, but now we're gonna get fixed, and now everyone's starting to remember again. Bit of a push here. It's not a huge one, really. The scariest thing is this one tank.
I would say the tank's a pretty big deal, though.
It needs to spread a little. Just deal with it, Byun. Thought you were good at this matchup.
Thought you knew how to play the game. Actually, I was, we'll tell the story in a second. There's a lot of Marines, but the Reaper grenade's not being used. I thought those would have been used to push these back a bit. Either way, this tank can certainly get some more kills. Oh, God, so many Marines gonna die.
Nice. Nice little micro there to get as much as possible. And can continue on as long as there aren't any Vikings. Now, the Vikings are on their way out, but they only just started.
Yeah. Even denying a refinery like this, though, can be a pretty big deal when you're playing TvT. So the need to repair it out of Byun, somewhat imperative. Normally you just don't see this happen. You're like, fuck it, whatever, let it go. But another tank?
gonna abuse his position as long as he can. Byun went for a lot of Marines, a lot of bio, not any tanks of his own.
SVs do get pulled off with this too, but not enough to be too devastating. Oh god, just unsiege the tanks around.
Yeah, the Vikings were definitely a big help, and now Byun doesn't have to worry about this anymore. Byun took some damage, but not, you know, not game-ending. In fact, pretty darn even, only down 3 SCVs, but up in that army. It's not the, you know, pinnacle of a Terran army. You know, there's only 1 tank here, and the medevacs aren't even out, but it is a large bio army.
Now this time, it's worth noting, there doesn't look like there's going to be a huge upgrade lead yet with an asterisk. We'll see if that actually plays out like that. I just feel like with the gap of that second game that didn't count between these two, it does feel like a while to forget that Byun did have a massive upgrade lead in that first game. And
yes,
it showed.
That's one thing he definitely got. No, it's more even, obviously. But Byun has that big stim timing on his side. These drops would have stim, but they're scouted, so maybe not going to do them anymore.
Really quick shout out as well in chat, real quick. You'll notice Kitty the Neko is going to be spamming some stuff, guys. He's a trusted man. He's been part of the channel and the family a long time, and he likes to do these stream key giveaways that he buys off of our sponsors. So big love to him, and good luck to anyone who's going to try and get them, because they are legit. I can verify that much.
Tank count, 2 to 3, not so bad. Top just had really good positioning in the main base. He obviously expected that drop. It's a 3rd base on location. That's definitely something Byun could cancel if he knew it was on the way.
The nice thing that I kind of like about this right now is with the legacy changes, these 3rd base is obviously important. Expansion is always important. You can never underplay that, but not as necessary to your timings, I guess, is a good way to phrase that.
Oh, quick reaction, man.
Now it's Byun. Would you expect anything less?
I guess not. Foolish me.
Bottom left, we do have 2 drops, just kind of biding their time, waiting to go in. It's interesting though, because Top's actually put a lot of his production on both bases. He's spread this out. This could be good or bad, but tank drops in the main. Don't actually unload the second tank. That's a huge problem for this fight. Now the Marines are going to do fairly well, and they will take out most of the ground army. But if that second tank from Top had sieged, much less even been unloaded, this could have been a very different fight.
Yeah, it could have been. The Vikings were another great help again. I mean, they're just really providing a lot of worth to making them. Scares away the medevacs, could have killed them too. Byun, I mean, they're both, I guess, exchanging some blows. Oh, this is going to be a big noon drop. Oh, no. But it is going to be scouted, you know? Like, the Xel'Naga's taken. Otherwise, they have to go, like, a very long way over the army. This could be bad, depending on how Byun...
Oh, it's just going to barely miss this, I think, though.
I don't know. Top's really hesitant. Yeah, he's not going to do it. Okay.
Top, well, you know, the thing is, well, Byun doesn't know where Top's army is. Top has no idea where Byun's army is. And if he decides to move out with his Doom drop, it might just be as Byun comes in for the attack. Now, he's going to check down here for another base. No 4th to be found. In fact, oh. Well, he's got to know there's a 3rd here.
A planetary as a 3rd was getting more popular before the patch, but even then, you do have some people do it with the mules, like they weren't part of the swarm. So that's interesting.
With the intention of potentially base trading here, that's actually the smartest choice. I like that a lot.
But it doesn't really finish. Oh no, it is gonna finish.
Yeah, I think siege from the high ground too, which is hilarious, and deny mining, so it's not that great of a planetary. But both players are top of production. Byun does have a significantly larger army, so I think if it comes down to like a proper trade, like someone's gonna kill someone faster, and it's gonna be Byun.
Oh, Byun definitely took the better trade here. I don't know what happened. Top's drop. I guess it went away from the tanks. Speak now, or Byun had a really good fight with his Marines, won the Marine fight, and now clearing up the tank shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, he actually holds it home.
He absolutely took the better trade. Yeah.
So Top is gonna sadly get 2-0'd by the looks of it.
Yep.
That planetary is going to take some time to break, but make no mistake, it is going to break. If nothing else, just due to time. I'm wondering who won. Ryung, surprisingly, won his other match. So we're going to have Byun go up against Ryung next. This guarantees a TvZ finals, by the way.
Oh, it's going to be so confusing.
Why?
Ryung. Not confusing, but tongue twister.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if confusing is the right word for that. I got to update this BlizzCon goal. I think that's 305.
Well, your tongue is confused, Rifkin.
This sounds like a good time, man. I don't know. We do have 300. that face. $305 raised thanks to that most recent huge donation. Thank you so much, man. It's day one of us trying to raise some money for BlizzCon trips. And if this gets done soon, again, as soon as we have enough money to help support ourselves get to BlizzCon more comfortably, guys, we'll go back to fundraising for show matches or tournaments, you name it.